This is the way to make it, I'm telling you. Hola muchachos, welcome here. If you're loving this series so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, I'm going to walk you through creating the front pocket for a Caroline PJ. Trust me, this method is the easiest and most straightforward one out there. Start by cutting two pieces. One is 4 by 4 inches and the other is 4 by 2 inches. Next, add the bias tape in a contrasting color. I'm using white to the edge of one piece. Then match the right side of the two pieces together and sandwich the bias tape in between, ensuring the longer portions are aligned. Pin everything in place, double checking that all edges match. Now you need to sew a straight stitch. Once everything is sewn, remove the pins and flip the pocket to the wrong side. Fold the sides to the wrong side by about 1 centimeter and pin them in place. Repeat on both sides, ensuring everything is aligned. Alright, now that we have completed that step, we are going to double fold the upper edge to form the top of the pocket. Make sure to pin it in place securely, okay? Moving on to the next step. Let's fold the lower portion of the pocket about 2 centimeters to the wrong side. Remember to create a neat triangular shape to reduce bulk when sewing the pocket on. If there is too much bulk, you might end up pulling the fabric and the pocket won't look as neat. So fold it into a triangular shape, then fold the edge to the wrong side as shown in the video. Now I'm just double checking that I have folded the sides by 1 centimeter and the lower edge by 2 centimeters. The final measurements should be around 3 inches in width and 3.5 inches long. It should be this perfect rectangular shape with everything pinned in place. Now that we have everything pinned and the pocket is shaped, let's move on to the next step. As a beginner, I find this step extremely helpful. Since we will be sewing the pocket to the right side of the garment, it's crucial to make it perfectly. To achieve this, I like to make a long running stitch along the fold I just made. This will keep everything in place and allow us to remove the pins later, as we will be pinning it in place on the garment. Remember, less pins are better. As I mentioned before, I'll be making a wide running stitch. However, I like to pay extra attention to the edges and where I added the bias tape. To ensure they are extra secure, I'll do some tighter stitches or stitches closer together at these points, okay? For the rest of the pocket, I'll stick to a really wide running stitch. This step should take about 3 to 4 minutes, but trust me, it will save you a lot when you sew the pocket on, especially if you are a beginner like me. Once I have secured the upper edge of the pocket really well, I'll snip the thread. Now, let's talk about the placement of the pocket. I personally like to attach it right beside the armpit of the garment, about 2 inches away from where the sleeve is attached to the front. However, you can eyeball it and choose wherever you prefer on your garment. Now, pin the pocket in place. As you can see, I'll be using a ton of pins. That is why, as I mentioned earlier, I like to reduce the amount of pins I use. Alright, so these buttons have definitely caught the attention of this little one running around me, trying to touch them once and twice, but eventually I decided to hide the buttons altogether. Let's move on to making a straight stitch. Starting at the top, next, I'll insert my needle into the garment to keep track of where I'm sewing. Lift the presser foot, move the fabric to the other side, put the presser foot back on, and continue with another straight stitch until that side is done. I'll repeat the process for the remaining side. This step has been really helpful to me. Let me know if you do this too in the comments. And just like that, we are almost done. I'll remove the pins. Now I'm removing the running stitch thread and voila! The pocket is attached and looking fabulous. If you missed the previous video, click here to watch it, and if you want to follow along with the entire playlist for this cute onesie, click here. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!